Hey guys, so we continue our discussion of important topics part 2, and we are studying a course called Smart Approach to Study Geography. This is presented by me, Roman Saini, and do rate review the course and comments below so that we know what kind of problems you are facing so that we can create better courses. And you can also follow me on Unacademy on unacademy.in/user/Roman Saini. So important topics of like part 13 we continue. So horticulture, what is the definition of horticulture? Does it include just fruits or does it include something more? Or does it include ornaments also? What is horticulture? Why it is important? Because it gives more money to farmers. Whoever practice horticulture has more margins because the products are expensive. So you should promote horticulture in villages. What is animal husbandry? What is the scope of animal husbandry? What is mixed farming? What is white revolution? What is green revolution? What is yellow revolution? What is black revolution? What is pink revolution? What is blue revolution? All these revolutions you need to know. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult because I have just mentioned white revolution, but they can ask you any revolution and they can ask you to match the following. Then what is food security? What are the different dimensions of food security? Accessibility, availability, affordability, local taste, local nutrition. All these things are important. Like that is how you should approach it. What are the energy resources? What is renewable energy? What is non-renewable energy? If coal is going to end after 30 years, how we will survive? What are the fuel minerals? Like all these are important questions which everybody should ask themselves. Then what is coal? What is petroleum? What is natural gas? What are the scope? How is natural gas different? Why it is promoted in Delhi? Why you have CNG buses running around? Why not petrol or diesel? So it means they are less polluting to begin with. They might be more efficient per kilometer per rupee. And what are the biofuels? Why they are called biofuels? Because they are derived from living organisms. Now, what is thermal electricity? What is hydroelectricity? Now, obviously, it means you have to read about nuclear electricity, solar energy, etc. Everything. Then renewable sources of energy like wind energy, tidal energy, wave energy, geothermal energy, even nuclear energy is a renewable source of energy. So, what is the scope of renewable energy in India? What is the scope of solar energy in India? Where are we planning to aim towards it? What are the national programs which supports renewable energy? Okay, what is the scope of wind energy? Which are the states which produce the maximum wind energy? What is the current wind energy production in India? What is the scope of wind energy production? How will we realize those scope? Because we cannot be dependent on non-renewable sources of energy. What is the tidal energy? Does India has a good source of tidal energy? All these are the questions which you should be asking yourself. Like, does my district has tidal energy? Does my state has tidal energy? Does my region has tidal energy, etc. Now, does geothermal energy is present in India or not? Now, what is bioenergy? What are mineral resources available in India? Does India has diamond? Does India have mica? All these are important questions. Copper, aluminium, your iron. Which are the ores present? Which are the ore of particular mineral? Like bauxite is an ore of what? Uranium, thorium, which is present in India. Thorium is more present in India. So that is why we focus on nuclear plants which are made of thorium. See, every question is related to one another. If you go in detail, if you know the connection, then you'll never forget it in your life. Then what are the distribution of minerals? What are the factors which affect the local industries, primary, secondary, tertiary? Why does agriculture is so predominant in India? Why certain kind of industries are available in certain regions? All these are because there are certain factors which are responsible for location of industries. Now, what is the structure of Earth? You have to know what is crust, inner crust, mantle, inner core, outer core. What are the components? Where is iron present? Where is nickel present? The most abundant element in Earth's surface, Earth's crust. All these are questions which you should have an answer to. Anything can be asked. What is the thickness of crust? What is the weight of core? All these are basic questions which people should know. What is exogenic movements and endogenetic movements? Like as I've already spoken about earthquake, tsunami, so they are classified into them. You need to know more about it. What is classification of rocks? What is igneous rocks? What is metamorphic rocks? What are sedimentary rocks? Okay, which is the oldest rocks? How does they transform into one another? What is the significance of them? All these are important points. Now, What are fold mountains? How do they come about? Why they are different from block mountains or volcanic mountains? Volcanic mountains, by its definition, is the origin happens because there was a volcano and it is now like not active, so it becomes a mountain. What are block mountains and fold mountain? That is an important questions. How they come about? Now, what are landforms? Various landforms in India. What is a plateau? What is significance of plateau? How does it come about? What are the temperature variation in a plateau? What are the plains? Where are plains present in India? Like UP, Bihar, up till like your Jharkhand, West Bengal. All these are classified into coastal plains. Your Haryana, thoda sa Delhi wala region. All these are coastal plains which are just next to your Himalayas, and they have a lot of good alluvial soil deposits. What are volcanoes? Does India have volcano? What is volcanism? Which are specific ring of fire? What are geysers? What is hot spring? Why does they contain sulfur? Does it actually treat your skin diseases? What is weathering, landslides, groundwater and its distribution, water table, river erosion? How does it happen? What is river rejuvenation? What is an ice age? What was the features of ice age? Like limestone and chalk, karst regions, lakes, all these are present in GC Leong. You can read it. Now, sorry, what is formation and origin of lakes, islands, coral reefs, oceans, tides? All these are important points. Then you have like currents, warm and cold currents, waves, atmosphere, cyclonic activity, and like finally climate zones, hot and wet equatorial climate, like savanna climate, hot desert, etc. So these are some important topics which you should know about. Thank you for watching this lesson. We'll continue the discussion in next lesson.